Hey, welcome back to Bobb-z Callahan's Word of Advice. And for today's video, I wanted to again talk about a video which relates to you, me, and everyone else. And I just want to talk about life in general and how all of us, well, on Earth, we only got one life to live. And while I know that seems like a thing which is easy to understand, it's very basic, I just want to go a little in depth with it and just share some thoughts on that. When it comes to the one life that we have on Earth, hey, it's a wonderful thing, but sometimes it's easy to forget that. You know, life can be difficult sometimes. Sometimes there are people who bring us down, or there are circumstances which bring us down, and sometimes it's harder to enjoy life because we're thinking, how are we going to get through this, or why does there have to be all this confusion, and why are there all these problems in the world? I know I felt that way before, and it stinks when you feel that way for a while, but it's possible to get through whatever you're dealing with. And when you do get through whatever you're dealing with, and you continue living your life, well, you're pretty happy that you got through whatever you were dealing with, and, well, you've moved on. You're living your life now. Unfortunately, there are people in the world who think that they cannot get through a certain problem, and, well, they either stop taking care of themselves or they end their life before they take care of their problem. And those people never see the light at the end of the tunnel, and they lose their life earlier than they should have. Life can be difficult sometimes, and I'm sure you probably have felt that before. I have felt that before. Life can be difficult. However, we only got one life to live on Earth, so why would we want to end it early? Also, when it comes to our lives, you know, life can be fun, and I'm all for having fun in a healthy way and enjoying life. But now when it comes to the type of fun that we all can have, well, there is healthy fun and there is unhealthy fun. Some examples of what I consider to be healthy fun in this life is, well, sometimes I go to an amusement park, or sometimes I listen to music, sometimes I draw. You know, those are things which are healthy, and they've never done anything wrong for me. Now, on the flip side, some people choose to have what I consider unhealthy fun, and, well, in a worst circumstance, when it comes to people having unhealthy fun, some people either get hurt or they get killed because of a bad choice they made. Some people think it's cool to go out and drink a lot of alcohol so you get drunk, or some people like to take a car and go hill hopping, or some people like to get behind the wheel and either drink when they are under the influence of alcohol, or heck, some people may not even be under the influence of alcohol, but some people want to race each other at night, going way too fast on the road or highway, and, you know, those are choices where some people either get hurt or they die in the process. And those are only a few examples of bad choices right there in life. Remember, in this life, we have choices, and I would definitely recommend choosing things which are healthy, and if you do, then you're going to find that you'll be happier, and you won't look back on those choices with regret at all. There are people who have made bad choices before, and unfortunately there will be people who will make bad choices in the future, but you don't have to be that kind of person who makes the wrong kind of choice which could get you hurt or killed. Or heck, some bad choices even get you into trouble as well with the law. make right choices in life, and when you look back on your life many years later, the one life that you have on earth, you'll be happier that you decided to go along with the better choices instead of the bad choices. Lastly, one thing I wanted to share about the one life that we have on earth is that it's important to go out and do something with your life. Don't just sit at home and do nothing with your life forever. Some people do that, but there's really not a lot of fun or a lot of fruit in their lives. You know, people who just sit and do nothing all day don't really get anywhere. But for those people who actually go out and try to achieve a goal, and they try to do something with their one life on earth, those people have a much better chance of getting somewhere. It's important to go out and do things like going to school and having a job and, heck, just making friends and being involved in groups. And sometimes, if it's a rainy day or, there's not much else to do at the moment, that's cool. Today, in fact, on the day that I'm shooting this video, it was a much rainier day and I wasn't outside too much. So one thing I decided to do was some reading and drawing, and that was fun for me. But that's not the only thing I do all day. I like to have a variety of things that I do in life. That's one thing I would also recommend as well when it comes to what you do in life. Go out and enjoy life. Don't just be secluded at home. I know some days people are indoors and that's totally understandable and they just relax, and that's important as well, to have relaxation time. But don't forget to go out and do something with your life as well when it's possible. Overall, we only got one life to live on Earth. And when it comes to everything that I've talked about in this video, it comes down to you making that choice. Are you going to do what's best for your life, or are you just kind of going to let your life go and you're just going to be unsure of where your life's going to go? Me, I like to make the best choice possible, and I would have to say that when I make really good choices in life, and I'm sure you can agree with this as well, whenever people make good choices in their life, they're happier. We only got one life to live on Earth, so make good choices when you are living your life. And I think you'll be happy as you do that. So overall, this is all I wanted to talk about for this word of advice video. Certainly hope what I've had to talk about in this video has made sense and will come in handy for you. Be sure to come back for another word of advice video.